The rest of the weekend and the following week plodded along in its normal way. The only notable exception was when Mrs. Barnes announced that my first field trip would be the following Thursday, and would be visiting a stately home which is also a working museum. I was excited to be finally getting out of the house, but reluctant that I'd be going dressed as a girl, regardless of the fact Mother was letting me wear trousers for the occasion. I did, however, have fun wearing the variety of earrings Cheryl had sent me and learning how different styles worked better or worse with a variety of clothes. I also began paying more attention to my sister's fashion books, trying to learn more about how women accessorize. Mother noticed that I was trying out new looks and kindly gave me a small selection of necklaces, bracelets, and rings to play with, along with some more makeup. I asked if it would be okay for me to wear makeup on my field trip, and Mother said, "Well, you are 15 after all, so yes, a little makeup will be fine." I spent every night that week wearing a bit of makeup, and Mother gave her critique as to how I'd applied it, frequently stating that less is more. Especially for a girl my age. As I laid in my bed on Wednesday night, I eagerly anticipated the following day. My first time out of the house in months. My smart trouser suit was hanging out ready, and I'd decided to wear just a little eyeliner and mascara and some clear lip gloss. I woke, bathed, shaved my legs and armpits, squeezed myself into my girdle, pulled on a pair of thin black tights and applied a touch of makeup before dressing in my smart black trousers and white blouse. I accessorized with a pair of flower-shaped studs and a love heart necklace before pulling on the jacket. The girdle, like my bras, was padded so it gave me a small bosom. When I entered the kitchen, Mother said I looked really nice. "Are you looking forward to your field trip?" she asked. "Hell yes," I replied. "I can't remember that last time I went outside." I added. "I can," replied Mother. "You were climbing out of the sitting room window in that horrible hoodie you used to always wear." All of a sudden that day came flooding back to me. That was the last time I'd been allowed to wear my own clothes. I'd gotten so used to wearing Cheryl's skirts and dresses since then my old clothes seemed bland in comparison. "Now, you must remember, Peter," Mother said in her matter-of-fact tone, "that today you're going to have to be called Rebecca." My face dropped as Mother explained this one simple fact. "Unless you'd prefer a different name, girl's name that is." No, I stammered, "Rebecca is fine, or Becky." I admitted. Cheryl did choose it for me after all. I paused. "Does Mrs. Barnes know my girl name?" I asked. "No," Mother replied. "I didn't want to presume you were altogether happy being called Rebecca, or Becky, as you seem to prefer." She paused again as I stood there dumbstruck. "I'll leave it to you to tell her if you'd like." I'd forgotten all about Rebecca, but Mother was right. I could hardly be called Peter anymore. "Does my hair look okay?" I asked. None of the hair bands seemed to go with my outfit. I added. Mother stood up and shifted my usual center parting over to one side slightly, before rooting in her handbag and finding a clip to hold it in place. "That's better," she said, before a look of minor panic swept her face and she rushed upstairs. "What?" I asked as she left. A moment later she returned with a small black leather handbag. "You'll need this," she said, breathless. "I almost forgot." "Why?" I asked as she forced the bag into my hands. "All ladies need a handbag," she stated. "And you'll need a hairbrush, your makeup, a vanity mirror, a purse." "Oh God! A purse for your money." Mother hurtled upstairs again and returned a moment later with a small black purse, into which she placed a £20 note and a few coins before passing it to me and telling me to get my makeup. I'd not seen Mother so flustered for ages. I did as instructed and trotted up the stairs in my heels and placed my lip gloss, mascara, eyeliner and a hairbrush into the handbag. "Have you got everything you need?" Mother asked, flustered, as I returned. "Yes, I think so." "Good," she replied. "Stop panicking, Mother," I said. "I'll be fine." "Are you sure, dear?" she asked. Yes, I replied. I have been outside before, and Mrs. Barnes will be with me.